Praetorian Group International, big announcement. Apparently, they're claiming that they're experiencing some technical difficulties. The website's been down for about 2 days now, but they're claiming that this is not an exit scam and that business is going to be back to usual, right? In a very short period of time, that you guys just have to hang on and have some patience here and see the big picture. So in this quick video, that's what we're going to find out. Is PGI, are their admins giving you guys a load of bunk? Or are they really going to come back for you, the affiliates, and PGI investors? All of that coming up in just a moment. Hi, this is Rory Singh from thepowerhousemarketer.com. If this is your first time on the channel, find that big red button, subscribe, and also click on this bell notification icon. That way you won't miss out on any important information. On this channel, what I do, most of the time I do reviews as per request by my viewers. Sometimes I find some good stuff, but more often than not I find some, nasty, brutal scams that have stolen collectively billions and billions of dollars from unsuspecting victims. Okay, so stay in the know, subscribe, and click on that bell notification icon. That way when I come out with new helpful information, you'll be one of the very first people to get access to this freshly created content. Okay, so let's get into it. This is the announcement that PGI is sharing with their database of members. So the website's been down for 48 hours. I did a review on PGI Global not that long ago in the past, and in that review I did not recommend it. I said too many red flags all over this one. But lo and behold, the affiliates and distributors argued tooth and nail, saying that, hey, their PGI Global is 100% legit, and you, Rory Singh, do not know what the heck you're talking about. You need to go back and do some more due diligence and research. Okay, but anyways, this is what happens. PGI, what it was offering was, unsustainable ROI, what the great majority of people actually want, but the problem is it's unsustainable. Okay, but anyways, let's take a look and see what is up. I'm just going to read through it quickly. This is their big announcement on 28th of June. We have encountered a problem with our domain name. It was suspended, which was not in our control. We are coordinating with the body who is in charge of this, although this may take time. We shall announce as soon as possible when the domain name will be available for us to use. We ask once again for your patience. PGI Global is not closing down. We are still working on many updates for our back office functionalities for when the site is available again. Once again, we thank you and wish to reassure you that we are committed to finishing the withdrawal requests. Thank you. Okay. Apparently, their affiliates and investors, I don't think, are feeling the same certainty. So this is one of their leaders' chats. Let's see what the members are saying. I have credible information that PGI domain has been suspended. This has nothing to do with maintenance. I'm 100% sure of my source information. Oh yeah, it has been posted in the worldwide group. I think RV wants to come up with a new name after the mess he has made. You wait and see. So one person is, trying to be optimistic. This is not something to think about. Other person says he needs to refund people their money. At this point, PGI isn't honoring its obligations to its investors and should do the necessary. Give people the option to leave if they want to leave without penalties. Let me just intervene here, guys. Based on what people have been sharing with me, PGI hasn't paid you guys since February. Okay, I don't know who the heck is thinking about PGI letting you guys go? It looks like they already did. They stopped paying out since February, but they kept their website up and running so that more people could come and make deposits. That's how an exit scam usually works. But apparently some people just don't get this, and they're thinking like PGI should be, just let us go without penalties. I don't know, guys. I think you already got penalized here, meaning you lost your investment. Okay, let's see what else another person says. He can't come up with a new name because that would be seen as evading justice. The company has been suspended. And then another person says, oh my God, is that by the authorities? I'm just going to intervene here again and say, no. It's not the authorities. PGI most likely pulled their own website offline. They're not going to let some third-party company pull them offline. A lot of these schemers use like Namescheap. I can't remember what PGI Global was using when they registered their domain. But even companies like Namescheap, they've got so many scams that use their services, and they don't kick anyone out from anywhere. So it sounds like a load of bunk to me. Let's see what else other people are saying. Why do people say it's maintenance whilst it's absolutely not? Yeah, exactly. Then let's see, this person says, they said it themselves. So the second person comes back and said, because it must be true because, PGI said it here. It's amazing. Some people, I don't know if they want to believe what they want to believe or if they're just, naive. I will update you when I have more information, but things don't look good. There's so much they have done to avoid being traced. Another thing I gotta say, the only people that make money with a scam are the people that know it's a scam. There's another scam called Hyperfund. What are they going by? Hypercapital, Hypercash, Hyperfund. I did a review on it. And 2 of their previous systems with another fellow named Ryan Zhu scammed out. Ripped a ton of people off. And Vietnam, they lost a ton. And now the same thing that is how the PGI global affiliates, argue tooth and nail that, their scam is legit. The same thing's happening with Hyperfund. Go figure. Anyways, let's see what else is going on here. Some more information. Apparently, Palafox got into some trouble. RV Okay, this is a gentleman here. So RV got into trouble back in 2016 in the Philippines. According to BI, that is the Bureau of Immigration in the Philippines, they nabbed an American for human trafficking. Okay. The Bureau of Immigration, BI, recently apprehended an American citizen who allegedly acted as a courier of a human trafficking syndicate and tried to smuggle 6 Filipinas out of the country. In a statement issued yesterday, Commissioner Jamie Morente said Ramil Palafox, this gentleman here, Ramil Palafox, also goes by RV Palafox, and the Filipinas were intercepted at Ninoy Aquino International Airport, Terminal 2, on November 18, this is in 2016, just as they were about to board a Philippines Airlines flight to Hong Kong. Okay, so RV and a group that he had with him were about to board a flight going to Hong Kong. During questioning, the 6 women, whose names BI did not disclose, told the Bureau that their actual destination was Dubai, where they would have worked as domestic helpers. So the flight was going to Hong Kong. RV had 6 women with him, and they were told that they were going to Dubai to work as domestic helpers, maybe nannies and such. But I think, just using some common sense here, that old RV had different plans for the 6 women. Can you imagine why would he want to take them to Hong Kong instead? So we'll go back to the title. BI nabs American for human trafficking. What do they do with humans when they're trafficking them? Well, usually, guys, common sense would dictate that if he had 6 women with him and they were, boarding a flight to Hong Kong, but he told the women that, they were getting jobs as domestic helpers in Dubai, right? They're probably thinking, wow, we get to go to Dubai, we can be nannies or maybe maids and work our way up and, have a new opportunity for a betterment, for a better lifestyle. But it looked like RV had different ideas. Imagine an idea in him thinking, hey, I could take these 6 women to Hong Kong, right, for human trafficking, right? This is what I'm seeing here with Yahoo News. And then we go back to some of the comments that the affiliates are saying their leader is awesome and he cares about us. Does he really? A report from the BI's travel control and enforcement unit said that the passengers claimed that Palafax was in possession of their United Arab Emirates visas. So Palafax had their United Arab Emirates visas. That's what the passengers claimed. Okay. He later reportedly took out the visas from his hand-carried bag after initially denying that he had them. Morente added that all of the victims were previously barred on separate occasions from leaving the country by immigration officers. At the NAIA, who discovered that their real intention is going abroad to work without Philippine Overseas Employment Administration overseas employment certificates. He urged would-be overseas workers to secure the necessary exit permits from the POEA so that they would enjoy government protection and are properly documented while they work abroad. The subject and his victims were later turned over to the Interagency Council Against Trafficking for investigation and filing of charges. Okay. Wow, it's kind of a loopy kind of story, but to me it sounds like he had plans to take those women, because you got the big title here I'm seeing is human trafficking. Okay, and he had what they're calling in this article victims going to Hong Kong, but they thought that they were going to Dubai to be domestic workers. Anyways, that is what is up. This is the Bureau of Immigration in the Philippines. They're the ones that nabbed Palafox and the 6 women. Okay. Let's look at Trustpilot. The only time you can squeeze truth out of this thing is when people are pissed off, and they're really pissed off today, and they're still, leaving their thoughts since they haven't been paid since February. This was so disheartening. I always knew this company will turn out to be a scam after so much investment. I could not afford to take chances but make legal actions. Big scam. They will suspend your account and suspend you from online chat. Sounds like CashFX. They're threatening the same thing. If you say anything bad about CashFX, they're going to kick you guys out. Apparently CashFX is starting to get into the same boat as PGI Global. And a lot of the same people who used to be pimping CashFX were pimping Praetorian Group International. The truth is, PGI seems to be gone now. People really need to educate themselves and stop relying on these companies to make money for them. PGI is one big scam, manipulates the trades. They are not regulated. They literally lie on the website that they are. And blah, blah, blah. Too long to read. This is a good lesson to us all. Some of the victims, though, I think are going to go look for another unsustainable ROI Ponzi to invest in. It's just my thoughts here, guys. PGI Global is a big scam. Now the website gone, is down for many of us. Waiting for the withdrawals that they keep saying, wait and just trust. But now they scam many members all around the world. Palafox and Mark Davis are scammer. Please file lawsuit to hunt them and jail. Server is down. No any more site name is PGI. It's gone like Miralex, Weisling, Barax, and the like. PGI trade does not even deserve a 1-star and blah blah blah. This person says a day ago, 5-star. I have been with PGI for the past 2 months. I have not had any problems whatsoever. I have a debit card and can withdraw money anytime. Is it real money though, or is it funny money? Because all of the investors are claiming otherwise, except for this one person. I have bought in friends who have invested, and none of them have had any problems. As for me, I love this investment. I get paid every day. Look at the bullshit. Do you know why the world hates network marketers? Because they bullshit too much. They couldn't sell their lotions, potions, and pills, and then they come while something hasn't paid since February, and they, on Trustpilot, they give a cock and bull story like everything's 100% okay. Come on, guys. I don't know. Is RV Palafox, is he evil, or is it the innocent victims? Are they evil? You never know. I heard. I'll close off with this idea. I heard one day. I can't remember where they said we've got it backwards on Earth. Maybe we do. Maybe the people who we think are evil are really, holy people, are good people. And the victims are the evil people. Because what I'm seeing here is, okay, I know some people, of course, have made some bad decisions and are losing in these Ponzi's. But there are some people who will, they don't care. They'll try one and we lost 10 grand. I'll try another one. Oh, I lost 1,500. Okay, I'll try this other one. Oh man, look, they're paying out for a little while. I'm gonna go get my family in. My in-laws, hey, look, guys, get in. You don't have to refer a single soul. That's what I'm talking about. That is evil, guys. PGI is off to La La Land, but somebody is still shooting, a cock and bull story here on Trustpilot. Anyways, it looks like PGI is gone. I don't think, guys, that this is a cock and bull story. I don't even know why the heck they're maybe they've got another scheme coming up down the road, and what I'm figuring is they already scammed you, and they've got another scheme on its way, and they probably want half of you who are willing to, even though you lost, to get in and start the whole scheme all over again. That's my best guess. I'm gonna have to speculate here. Because why else would they give you a big announcement after they didn't pay you guys since February? That's my perspective. Anyways, guys, we're going to close off here. If you didn't subscribe, click on that red button. Also the bell notification icon. And for your entertainment purposes here, I'm going to share a little video. This is RV Palafox here, laughing his ass off with the admins, right? He got arrested or detained or whatever, got in shit in the Philippines, but apparently he's an American citizen, so he is in the US, and I think they've got an article on this fellow called American Greed. We'll get into that on another video, but this is him here. That's Palafox behind the wheel of his brand new Lambo, living it up, baby, on the beaches of the world, as an example, right? They're not on the beaches of the world, but it's just an expression. Living it on the beaches of the world off of the back of investor losses. And if you hear the way that they're laughing, they're pretty well laughing. It's like a crazy frog video, man. Before I get into that, for those of you who didn't lose with PGI and you're not looking, if you're looking for something legitimate and you're tired of exit scam, be sure to check out my #1 recommended affiliate marketing program. Awesome opportunity, set up legally, legitimately, and it's a very lucrative opportunity. Been around for over 5 years now. In the first link underneath this video. So let's get back to your entertainment here. Ding, 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 ding. You know, the crazy frog? Anyways, I'll just be quiet here. You guys can hear the fancy cars now.
Everybody's shaking on it.
It's RV Palafox in the blue car. Living it up, baby. Bling, 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 blingity, bling, bling. You're laughing about all the people lost money and they're driving exotic sports cars.
Oh my god. It's fucking crazy, man.
Bye bye, baby.